Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Bunny and this is Bunny Tries Everything. It's Vlogmas Day 5! We're gonna get out and take a little adventure. So I thought today, what better way to do that than to get in my outdoor gear where I am very well suited for this and celebrate Vlogmas Day 5 with a little afternoon hike. Show you my life. I'm so excited because I love the outdoors. So this is blending my worlds perfectly. I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna be celebrating Vlogmas. It's gonna be intense, guys. Enjoy myself a nice refreshing moment where I can get out and just explore. That's part of the reason why I started my other channel, in fact, was because I just wanted to share my adventures with you guys and let you see kind of all the amazing things that exist. Now in Texas, our hiking is a little bit different typically. There's not mountains until you get way far away from everything, and there's not a lot of waterfalls or anything like that, so you really have to look for the natural beauty in the state, which I think is perfectly fine. It's just an example of how you can find things even in your own backyard. It's kind of nice to just enjoy for a moment something that's not, you know, work or your house. Getting outside is amazing, so what better way to do this than just to take a nice walk. Now, just breaking out of your own routine is the main thing when it comes to exploring, and anyone who is willing to do so will find that they are rewarded heavily. Right now, I'm able to sit here and listen to the birds chirping. I can hear some acorns falling. There's some squirrels chattering. Especially with the Christmas holidays coming up, when everybody is on the go so much, it's so important to your mental health to get out and do these kind of things, which is why I love it. While I realize not everyone has the same exploring mode that I do, everyone likes to get out and have their own adventure somehow. This seems like as good a place as any, as you can see. It's nice and clear, so I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a moment, set up our tent, and take ourselves a nice little holiday nap. Let me take you on a tour of my crib. This is my tent crib, and as you can see, it's super easy to set up. So let's just move right on into this tour. So right here is the front door. The front door, it unzips. It's super easy to get in, and it sleeps 2 people. I know this because my friend Pam and I totally went and used it. This is my tent, this is the door, and let me show you the windows. Yeah, we've got a view. That right there, that's a window. Yep, it's a roll-up window. This right here, this is a window. There's 2 of them. There's one on each side. That way, if you're sleeping in there, you can totally see out of it. But if you have a friend sleeping in there, they can see out of it too. So anyway, let's go inside. Okay. As you can see, we're now inside the tent where there's so much room for activities. It's like Step Brothers, only just by myself right now. Oh, this means we're gonna take off my hat. Woo! Interesting hair day. Now, I do have a little blanket with me, as you can see, but it's not really cold, so I don't need it. So I think I'm gonna use it as a pillow, and we're gonna take a nap because, well, we hiked a lot. It might not have looked like it, but we totally hiked a lot, and I'm tired. I need a Christmas nap. Oh wait, I forgot to zip up. We have to zip up. We have to stay safe, guys. And I know you're thinking, we're in a tent, that's not very safe, but it totally is because animals do not usually open zippers. And down we go. Oh, the nap that's about to go down.
15 minutes later.
That was a good nap. Oh, it's so bright in here though. It's too bright to sleep for very long. I truly think there's a lot to be said about simple things in life, and doing something like this is something that you can integrate into your day-to-day, and no matter what time of year. Yeah, this little nap, epic. epic. Your mental health is important, guys. It really is, especially around the holidays, because that's one of the times where people get depressed and all that, and we don't want to do that. Let's instead be happy. Zipper time. Not believe what happened while we were taking a nap just inside this tent right now. Like, I can't even express how excited I am. So I was totally in the tent, just taking a nap, minding my business, like I was doing, you know. And I got out and I was stretching and I looked over and oh my gosh, boom, Christmas. What? And there are so many goodies for outdoor people, just like me. Could it be? Could it be? This is our outdoor gifting guide. We go see what's under the tree. I think we should. I think we should. It's gonna be so fun. I mean, there's so many goodies. Without further ado, let's go get into some presents.
It's a party, it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party.
We have so many goodies to go through. I didn't realize there were this many of them. I really didn't know. First one, let's go pull it out from under the tree. First thing I want to show you is this bad boy right here, and I call it a bad boy because it's drop resistant, snow resistant, rain resistant, and dirt resistant. It is the Power Active by Foss Power. Now this thing right here is going to be able to charge your phone multiple times while you're out and about. You'll also be able to charge your other devices. It is compatible with anything that can use a USB. And look at this rugged design.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
It's going to be super durable, and that's why I wanted to definitely add this one to the must-have Christmas outdoor list. I'll be leaving a description in the box below of all of the items that are featured on today's video, so this will be a little bit more convenient for you if you do want to shop online for one of your loved ones. I do not have affiliate codes, nor do I get paid a commission for talking about any of these. These are just literally things that I like to use, and I want to share them with you because they're super handy. And if you have a person who likes to be adventurous or the outdoors, they're going to think they're handy too. So yeah. Next up, keeping right in the Foss Power family, I wanted to share with you this waterproof speaker. I like this because a lot of times whenever you are out and about on hiking trails where they say do not hike by yourself unless you can make a lot of noise, strapping one of these to your bag can literally save your life. I know you're asking yourself at home, but how? How can it save my life? In bear country, they tell you if you do happen to hike by yourself to make noise, to make yourself known to be present. This will alert the animals so that they will not come and mess with you. Having a speaker like this is going to be a lot better than having to slap your thigh over and over and over or sing out loud off key. Instead, you can just listen to some jams. This is also going to be nice if you're just sitting by the pool and want something that isn't going to be affected by a little splash here and there. So this has a lot of uses, not only for the person who's outdoor and being extreme, but also for the person who's just enjoying a day in the life. Our next item is one that is handy for anyone, and I do encourage you to get this not only if you're an outdoors person, but also for your emergency preparedness kit at home. It is a crank radio, also by Foss Power. Now, why are you needing a crank radio, you might be asking?
Like, what does it do? What is it gonna matter if I have one at home or not?
There are a variety of different reasons why you would want this, and the first being it is a flashlight. Up here on the top you see that there's a little panel. It's a solar panel, so you can leave this outside, it'll charge it up, and then you can actually use the flashlight. That's pretty common. We all need flashlights, right? Well, what happens if it's a gloomy day and there's no sun? That's when the crank comes in. On the back, this little crank pops out, and you can just crank it up a few times. It generates electricity, and then in return, your light lights up again. That's pretty handy, right? But that's not the only light. There's also one right here. Now, the cool thing about this is it actually is a radio as well. So when you're in the middle of nowhere and have no cell service and need to see if you can find the weather or something like that, you can always do so through here. But the thing I really, truly like about this is it doesn't just serve as a light and then a radio, it also serves as an emergency device. Now, I feel as though this is something that is so important to anyone who travels, whether you're male or female, young or old. You should always have something that can alert the world around you if something has gone awry.
Why is it gonna alert people?
I'm glad you asked. Let's make some ugly noises now, shall we? This button right here, as you can see, goes to SOS mode. Once it does, people will know something is going on. At home, you've fallen, you can't get up, you live alone. You can hit this, and by doing so, it's going to make an ugly noise. The noise is loud enough where someone outside might be able to hear something is going on. This is positive. This is very positive. If you're out on a hiking trail and you fall down, or a rock falls on you, or you break a leg, or you hurt yourself in some way, you can turn this on and someone who is hiking on the same trail will be able to hear you. If you are in your tent and something is going on outside and you don't know what it is and you think it might be an animal such as a bear, you can turn it on and that's going to scare them away. These are all things that are super important, and I love that False Power has included them together into this crank radio so that you can literally use this at any point. For this next one, I'm going to be taking off my puffy vest because I need to have my arms free. This is an ice mule. What is an ice mule, you're asking? Well, an ice mule is a flexible cooler that you can take with you absolutely anywhere. Now, one of these is absolutely amazing for a person who likes the great outdoors or a person who just likes to go to a soccer game with their kids. Why is it such a great item? Well, because it'll hold your ice for up to 36 hours in some cases. I literally have used one of these and held ice for 36 hours, guys. Like, I'm not even joking with you. It truly does work. One of these is going to be awesome, but two of them is even better. This is our second one. What's the difference between the two, you ask? Well, this one is considered to be the Jaunt. The Jaunt is the newest version of the Ice Mule. It has a backpack strap back, a little pocket in the front, and a much smaller area for storing things. But in space inside, it's about the same size as a 6-pack and then a couple things on top. The way that this works is through a welded seal. There are no zippers, none. So whenever you get your things in there, all you do is roll the top tight and then pull the straps in like this. Ugh. There you go. But then all you do is adjust your straps and put it on and you are ready to go. It's fun. It's cute. And it's so functional. Now, I have seen tons of people with the classics already. They come in several colors and 3 different sizes. They're absolutely awesome. And they have this sling strap right here. But then they also have a Pro, which has a backpack strap, and even a bigger one than that, which is insane. Another thing that I really like about these is they're perfect for going to the grocery store because you can put your stuff in here and leave it in the car when you do your other errands versus having to make the grocery store your last stop, and it will keep everything super, super frozen and cold instead of it slightly thawing, which gets a little sketchy. So again, Ice Mule is a perfect gift for not only your outdoor friends, but also for your soccer moms. And since we're talking about drinks and coolers and things that go in coolers, I thought this was the greatest time ever to introduce you to this product right here. This one is just a super fun one. Anyone who you know who likes to take a drink with them will love this if they ever carry a bag. So what you do is you just take this little Velcro, open it up, slap it onto your strap right here, and then you can put your drink in here. It'll hold a bottle or a can, either one, and it'll keep it right here and even. Now, one of the things I also like about this is if you want to bring like a water bottle, like a slimline water bottle, you can totally put it in here without any struggles, and it's very easy to access that way instead of having to reach around to the back of your hiking pack or something like that. So again, this is an item that anyone could use and could really benefit from in their own unique way. I wanted to bring 4 items up together because they all belong together. You use them together and it kind of makes sense to just show them to you together. Right here, rock form. I have been so excited to try these out because they're all about safeguarding your phone and making it where you're not using your hands whenever you're driving, and I think that that's so important. They don't just have accessories for your car though, guys. If you happen to like biking or anything like that, they do have things that apply to you as well. Okay, so Rockform is a little bit different than other companies. You have a lot of companies who design super durable cases, but they tend to forget that you need to safeguard yourself while driving down the road. They don't have mounts and things like that that work with them, but Rockform does. Rockform created this case in particular so that it could connect to a variety of different kinds of mounts. And I love this because this is going to allow people who are driving or riding a bike or doing all sorts of other things to not have to worry about looking down at their device or using their fingers or holding it at a distance or trying to capture a video while going down the road in a dangerous way. So let me show you the mounts that I have. This one is actually the swivel dash mount. This one basically works like a suction cup and sticks down to your dash, and then it connects into the case itself. Now, the way that this is going to work is you can tilt it so that you can find the perfect viewpoint. This is perfect for GPS especially, and then also if you want to do like some kind of videoing of your dash cam or something like that and use your phone as a dedicated source for that. Now, if you're not wanting to attach something directly to your dash, they also do have the vent mounts, which are pretty cool. And I do like these because they give you an alternative, and as you can see, they work pretty easy. They just sit flush to your vent. Last but not least, they also do have protective glass, and this is going to create a barrier so that dirt and debris doesn't get onto your phone, but also so that if you drop your phone, it does not shatter. The protective glass as well as the case are things that you can customize to the kind of phone that you have, and then these just kind of work with any of them. So if you get onto their website, you can find the correct phone that you have in iPhone or Android, and they'll have a case for that as well as the glass, and then you can just mix and match the components that work best for your active life. This next item is a fun one because you can mix and match colors just like you did with the Ice Mule. This is the Pura water bottle, and as you can see from the top, it does have a weird little topper to it, but that is what I'm saying. They do have a variety of different styles. This is one of the tops. They also have a cap lid like this, depending on your preference. They also have a screw on top as well. I do like this blue. It's absolutely beautiful, but they do have a variety of other colors, as you can see, and it shows you all of the different lid options, including those for babies or adults. I do like these because of the options, but also because they are stainless steel. So this is going to allow you to have a nice, clean, sanitized canteen instead of some of those porous materials that they use on some of them, which is So this is definitely an outdoor gifting thing for the entire family. By a show of hands, who likes a good campfire?
I like a good campfire.
And what makes you think of a campfire more than anything other than roasting marshmallows with your family? Well, roasting pretty much anything with your family. It's just one of those things that's a rite of passage whenever you're out and about in the outdoors, and usually it's not one of those things that you do all the time, but you have these fond memories of the times you did. Today we have the Garmin telescoping stainless steel roasting sticks.
Yep, that's a mouthful.
These are really neat though because they look like this and yet they expand to this. Woo! Can you imagine roasting your marshmallows like this? Toasting your hot dogs over an open fire like this. These are pretty neat because not only do they expand out so you don't have to be close to the fire, they actually have this little mechanism which turns and allows you to get that nice even roast. I like that these also have the nice little tips that you can pull off whenever you're going to use them and then replace for safe stowing. And one of these little packs has
Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six, not seven, but 8 roasters in it.
And as you can see, they all had a different color handle, so everyone can claim their own and not fight over who gets which color. You can just assign them. That might be safer. What outdoor adventure is complete without a hiking pack? Now this pack is pretty amazing because as you can see, it's not a small pack. This is the Gossamer Gear Ranger 35. You're going to be able to take this on overnights or through hikes. You can use it as a day pack, however, it is designed to be more of a long hiking pack. It's a nice lightweight material, so the bag itself is not going to add a ton of weight to your hike. It does have these wonderful padded straps, which I love because they take all of the pressure and pain away from my upper body, and it's so nice. The company Gossamer Gear is a company that's based out of Texas, and I really love this company because they have so many cool bags. This one is one of the larger style bags that I've tried. I also have tried out their Liberty, which is slightly smaller, and I love both of them for different reasons. The Liberty is great for me whenever I am doing something that is a shorter distance. This one is better for a longer distance. I love both of them, and they're great packs for your outdoor gifting guide gifts. Now, last but not least, I wanted to cover something that any adventurer would love. Clothes. But we're not talking about your everyday just go to the store and buy some clothes kind of clothes. We're talking about adventure clothes. Those are totally different, right?
Yeah, sure they are.
Now for this, I just wanted to show you a few different designs, a few companies you might want to check into, and they do have a variety and a massive line in each one of these. So these are literally just examples. Okay, so the first design is actually by Topo Designs, and I really like this one because it's just a loose fitting t-shirt, so you could wear it in your everyday life, but you could also wear it adventuring. For someone like me, I like to wear something that is comfortable and breathes really easily, just with a pair of fun leggings. So this is perfect for me because it's bright and it's bold and it's comfortable and it's absolutely versatile into my normal life as well as my adventure lifestyle. Next up, we have something for the cooler weather, and this is by Carve Designs. This is going to be more muted, but it's also going to prepare us for winter. So this is more of a sweatshirt vibe. It does unzip, and when it does, it has this nice fleecy lined area that feels phenomenal. Now I could see myself wearing this when I'm cozying up next to the fire at home, or I could also take this out and about whenever I am doing a day hike in the cold and stay toasty. I also think that this would work well for like one of those mid layers when out skiing or snowboarding. Gives you a little punch of something that has your personality without being, you know, crazy. Did I mention it has pockets? I totally like that it has pockets. It's nice and it feels so good. I just want to pet it. Oh. I wanted to share this one with you because I found out just how important this item is whenever I went to the Pacific Northwest. A raincoat. Everyone needs a raincoat. An umbrella is horribly inconvenient, and a raincoat just makes so much more sense. So as you can see, this is what the Red Ledge coat looks like. It has a hood, it has a little liner. It is not going to be a jacket, however. This is literally just a raincoat. Then right up we go. This is the comfortableness of the fit. It's perfect because it does fit true to size. It is very comfortable, it moves well, and it doesn't feel like it buckles or does anything crazy that it's not supposed to. They do have pockets, and the pockets are protected by these little velcros and then also a zipper. So if you do need to put something in there to protect it, you can, and then you can just close it right back up. Another thing that I do like about this is they do have adjusters so that you can suck it in at the bottom if you need to, so that rain doesn't get under, and you can also tighten these. Last but not least, we have our hood. And it does have the little additional flap that has a little weight to it, so it's going to keep it down instead of from flying up. Last but not least, I have two items that I would like to show you together. They are both from the company Ice Mule. I just thought these were kind of cute because they're kind of quirky, and I love a good quirky shirt. So I picked up this one, which says "Business in the front, party on my back." I thought that was very fitting. And then also I picked up this one, which is "Maximum Chill." And then on the back, it has this cool picture right here, which I just thought was really fun. I love a good outdoor shirt. You can never go wrong with a cool design. There are several other companies who do have graphic tees as well, and I will link several of them in the box below. Thanks again for stopping by, guys. I hope you have enjoyed today's Vlogmas episode, day 5. We have so many more episodes to go.
Rocking around the Vlogmas tree, it's the Christmas party time. We just open gifts for all to see. It's that outdoor kind of time. You will get a sentimental feeling
Tomorrow, when we do Vlogmas day 6.